Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So today's video is on how to deal with bad days. We all have them. I get it. This is and for some of us, we have a lot more bad days than others. And again, it's a spectrum, right? And we've been talking about different things that I will again surface and tell you about different aspects. But we have to understand that we all have bad days. You have to accept that. We do. When we're not feeling the best, when it takes us a while to get up and get going, when plans don't go according to the way that you thought that they were gonna do, that they were gonna go. And so, but before we start, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Hit the like button again. Dealing with bad days. Some people say weathering. It could be anything, but it's just dealing with bad days. If you have a topic that you want to share with me, so that way I can give you my take on it, put it in the comment section. I love the people that respond or put a comment or give their take or give their opinion or just give thumbs up. I appreciate you. There's a lot of things that are helping me become a better content creator, a better YouTuber. It gives me so many different ideas on how to help you, right? Because again, you are part of my support system and I'm part of your support system. And so that's what I mean. If you have any topic that you want me to talk about, then do that. This is one that actually was suggested by somebody, not in the comment section, not through my social media channels, but it was somebody that I was talking to. And then I realized, yeah, that's right. We're all having bad days. We all have bad days. I mean, it is what it is, right? That's life. Life is like a roller coaster. We have our ups and we have our downs. And remember, in the last video I said, let's get those highs and those lows to be a little bit more even. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a high day, but at the same time, whenever you go too high, the drop is steep. And so we'll talk about that. So if you want to connect with me on Facebook at Carlos Flores Jr., on Instagram at Back on Basics, or on X at Carlos AFJR. You know what? It's amazing. You have to understand this. I'm a total introvert. I keep it to myself. I don't share things. But this is my niche. This is what I love doing. I love creating these videos and give you my take on them. Does it mean that you're gonna accept what I'm saying? No. And again, you have to use your critical thinking skills, right? Use the supercomputer to make sure that you're doing what you're doing. And that's what fits with you, right? Not everything fits with everybody. Not all the topics that I'm talking about fit with everybody. But at the same time, right, there's little bits and pieces that you can take from every video that putting it together, it hits that topic again, the compounding effects. Because as you compound, as you do things and do things and do things, then you get motivated to get busy, to motivated to plan for your goals and dreams. You get motivated to support those around you. Remember, it's kind of like a symbiotic process. It's like a dance, essentially, right? As you're taking care of yourself, you're helping take care of others, right? And it's a symbiotic dance. And the same goes for everybody else. As they are taking care of themselves, they're actually helping taking care of you. Believe me, there's so many people that I would like to thank that they have had my back. They have always reached out to me, and the thing is, it's taken a while, I've been dark with some of my support systems, because I'll be honest. I mean, we dealing with my dad's passing and helping my mom just do the things that need to be done in order to move on, and also, you know, my brother helps me process as well. Almost every day we text or we chat or whatever it is, and so I have adapted to where I'm at this moment. Remember, in the present moment, right? I have bad days. I have some. I mean, I do. I have bad days, and so the thing is, remember what I said, right? One positive thought or action or interaction can actually change the rest of your day. And it's amazing, because look at your things that you're working on, right? Because if it directly connects with some of the things that you're working on, those positive things can actually take you and boost you up. I mean, for me, one of the important things that I'm dealing with is my weight, right? I want to be healthy. I want to be able to be healthy, and so I've gone, and I've said this, and I'm like a broken record. About over a year ago, I was 265. I actually went on Facebook, and one of my memories was a picture of me right around that time, and there's a big difference, right? There's a big difference, and so you know, I appreciate my journey, and I accept my journey, because it is a lifelong journey. This is not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna get to 200 like that. I mean, I'm still tweaking. I'm still adapting, right? Some of the things that I do, like my eating habits, my exercises, my mental health, because mental health, eating habits, you know, my physical activity, they all are intertwined. And that's one of the things that I wanted to start with. Whenever you have a bad day, you have to look at the things that get you up. So I'm going to tell you this, you know, I'm very open. I'm like an open book, and I'm being honest with you, because I want to give you examples, so that way you'll be able to see what can help you. So, again, my weight loss, right? Right now I'm about 214, which is pretty good. Yesterday I was at 213. I had some tamales yesterday from some place, and I had a salad, and then I had a tortilla. I mean, you know, Hispanic, I like things like, you know, Hispanic food. I'm trying to eat healthy. I eat a salad at least maybe once or twice a week, so that way I can kind of curtail my stuff. You know, I just had my shake. Remember, I'm having shakes twice a day. Turmeric powder with black pepper, so that way, right? It helps me with my you know, inflammation. Helps me a little bit with my allergies. I mean, not a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not a lot. I mean, you know, I have allergies, but it does help me, and it cleanses my body. I feel like my body's cleansed for some reason. So, you know, turmeric powder. I usually use those little micro spoons, you know, little tiny spoons that you get when you're eating like yogurt or something like that. And then I put 2 scoops in my blender, my blender cup that my brother gave me. And then I do the same, not 2 scoops, but I put a considerable amount of black pepper in there, put water in there, I blended, and then I drink it. I mean, it's amazing. And I was the one, and I said it in the video, I was one of the people that didn't like turmeric powder at the beginning. And I'm like, how did that change, right? How did my mindset change? A lot of times it changes because you see change within you, either physically or emotionally or psychologically, right? Or mentally, you see change. So watch your changes physically, emotionally, psychologically, mentally. I mean, watch your changes because there's something that changes you. Something that gets you out of the norm, right? And so for me, turmeric powder with black pepper has been one of those things that has changed my norm. After I have it, I feel very cleansed. I feel very clean. I feel like my muscles are after a while, I feel the difference in my muscles. I mean, again, right? Suggestions. I just give you suggestions. That's what I'm trying. But going back to the weight loss and being healthy. So today, I mean, I was gonna do this video with a t-shirt on, and I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna do something a little bit more formal, right? And so I didn't want to go back to my closet and do that. So I'm here in my son's room because he's out in Cal Poly Pomona, remember? And so I went through his closet and I looked at one of this, and he's very slim, very tiny, and so but fit. And so I actually put on one of his sweaters, and I think I've done it before, but it was a lot tighter before, but now it's not. I mean, I still have to like get rid of some of my love handles here. You know what this reminds me, and actually it makes me laugh. And that's one of the things, that's another thing about, just getting through bad days. Laughter. Laughter is important. You see me, every time I make these videos, I'm laughing. I mean, my shorts are a little bit more, but that's because they're short and my mind moves so fast that I have to put everything that moves so fast into 1 minute, and minute the most, right? And it's hard because I like to talk. Look, I'm 12 minutes in and I'm giving you little bits of stuff on how to deal with bad days. Laugh. You listen to music if that's your thing. Watch a funny movie. Watch a comedy skit. Read a book that you really enjoy. Do some of the things that you need to do, but at the same time, utilize your things around you to do that. Remember, I think I've said this before, whenever I write an essay or whenever I have a homework assignment due, that I don't have to really concentrate, right? Well, the ones that I concentrate, I listen to instrumental music, all different of instrumental music. And so, and then when actually I am doing something, that I do it automatically because that's what I do. I mean, when I do things that are automatic, I turn on my TV and I actually have it, but I usually put it to the shows that I have already watched. So that way I don't have to think and I don't have to pay attention. Because again, right? Remember my other video says, all these memories are in here. They're just attached to memory tags, right? Here's your memory tag, right? And so when after watching, now for example, my favorite show, after watching The Big Bang Theory, I've seen all seasons maybe like 5 or 6 times, and then I've seen my favorite individual shows tons of times. So I put The Big Bang Theory when I'm doing something that I don't need to really focus on, but I can still do because of the way that I process or because I've done it many times. And so it just changes the way that I do. It just changes the way that I feel. I mean, right now doing this video, I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. It's 12:14 p.m. Pacific time here. Okay? And again, the caveat is everything that I tell you is based on my experience, it's based on my education, it's based on my knowledge, it's based on stories that people have given me, like my grandfather, like my dad, like others. I mean, my mentors, Steve, my good friends from Forever Fathers, Mike and Arturo. I mean, there's so many people that I can thank for the things that I do now. And those people, my support troop, actually get me through my bad days. Today I got up. I got up. It was early. I didn't feel like doing anything. I mean, I'm going for a walk a little bit later, which is great, right? Yesterday I did 10 miles because I did 2 walks, 1:6, 1:4, which was great. But it does take its toll on you. I mean, I gotta admit it does take its toll on you. But just the fact that I can do 10 miles just gets me so motivated. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna do 10 miles every day. Sometimes I actually do 2 or 3. It just means that I have the capabilities of doing that. And that's the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about. When you're having bad days, you have to go back to you. You have to go back to the basics. And again, back on basics is your foundation, right? The things that you are setting up or the things that you have set up, so that way everything else is on a sturdy foundation. Back on basics is something that a lot of people don't do. I practice it as much as I can because I preach it. I mean, I say it, I recommend it and everything. It's interacting with people, building relationships, right? Interacting. It's about mind-body balance. That's back on basics, mind-body balance. Because if this supercomputer gets going, then my body's going to get going. Believe me, as soon as this supercomputer got going, then my body got going. I took my shake, right? Fed my cats. Actually, that was earlier. That's 3 cats that I have. And then on top of that, I'm in a good place in terms of weight. I'm a lot smaller now at this point because you have to understand my cycle, right? I usually go up during Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday. I usually go up before that. I mean, it's a lot of stress as a provider, and I'm telling you, for all you moms and dads, as a provider, it is stressful because I want to be able to provide for my family and for my kids. And so you have to keep that in mind that as you go through birthdays, holidays, whichever holidays you do, you celebrate, you have to make sure that you understand that as you go to that, there will be a pattern. I mean, I'm just saying, some people eat more, some people sleep more, some people just don't want to do anything. I mean, there's a lot of things. So you have to figure out what works for you. Again, music, watching TV a little bit, getting physical exercise, helping people out. Don't forget, right? That's one of the things that just brings joy to me, like this, right? Like this. My heart's kind of big. So, and that's helping people out. I mean, it just brings a smile to my face every single time. And that's the reason why I do these videos. I mean, how many times have I said these videos are not going to be, paid for? They're always going to be here. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. That's all. And then these videos are going to be here. And remember, I'm also being a little selfish because, you know, after my dad passed away, I realized that sometimes some of my stories and some of my other things that I want to pass on to not just my kids, but their friends and everybody around, they're not going to be around. It's not going to be, it's not going to be that way. And so I wanted to create kind of like a video diary of things that could help you, how to balance life, how to deal with bad days, right? How to deal with some other stuff, how to support family, how to deal with toxic environments and toxic people. That's another video that I did this week. And so, but my stories are interwoven throughout, and there's actually videos on just stories. And so I just want them that once I'm no longer here, that they can always go back and know, they can always see me, and they can always hear me. They can always, they can always see this side of me. And technology is great because of that, because I'm able to do that. I'm able to leave my digital fingerprint, not just for my kids, but to help you all out. I mean, again, I am so grateful of everything that's going on around me as I started making these videos. I mean, I hear comments from you, subscribers. Again, 119 subscribers. Thank you. I mean, this is not a topic that gets millions of followers, millions of subscribers at once. It does, and eventually it does, but it takes time, and it takes credibility, and it takes the fact that I try to connect with you on a personal level. I'm not here saying this is what you should be doing. This is what this book says, and this is what, I mean, I'm telling you that I've tried it. I've tried things. I mean, a lot of the stuff that you're working on, I'm working on. And that's human nature. So when I say that I have bad days, I have bad days. But I use the things that I'm telling you in this video because I want you to be successful. I want you to get to where you want to get to. I want you to say, crap. Well, don't say that. But, I want you to say, I want to build my foundation strong. So that way when days like these happen, like bad days happen where you can't get out of bed, all I have to do is this or that or that. And then it is just about the compounding effect. When one thing starts, then you do another, then you do another, and then you do another. I mean, the day can change with one small thing. It doesn't have to be big, but I mean, things can change quickly. And I'm telling you, things can change quickly. So again, everybody has bad days. Everybody has bad days. I'm telling you, everybody. Even the people that like the athletes and I mean the writers, the actors and actresses. I mean, everybody has a bad day. Everybody has bad days. Accept it. It's fine. But then do something to get yourself going. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that way you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Hit the like button. How to deal with bad days. Honestly. Till next time, Back on Basics.